We have come to the nitty-gritty part, so bring your brains. First of all, solid matter is an illusion. There really is no matter, for it is more than 99.99999% emptiness. It's 10,000 times thinner than thin smoke. What we perceive out there is an energy form or thought. This thought exists within physical reality, but in actuality, physical reality is a specific aspect of energy within our own infinite mind. What we see of this energy form or thought is a self-created perception. We create this perception with a specific aspect of our own infinite mind, and we call this specific aspect our conscious human mind. This conscious mind seems to be separate from the infinite mind, but it is not. It is surrounded and floats within it. Did you get that? It's a tough one. Our perception is created by our senses, our brain, and our conscious mind. What we are looking at out there is a moving, vibrating energy mass of so-called atoms from which we create a perception. We are looking at an energy field or thought. What we perceive is a self-created perception, and our perception depends on what we have taught ourselves. It also greatly depends on what we have been taught by others. Much depends on our beliefs. We learn to contemplate and mentally form our surroundings in which we, as humans, live, which means that we have become accustomed to what we think is out there. What's out there is a chaotic energy field, and we taught ourselves to perceive it as a rattle, a mother, a breast, a father, and all kinds of other family members and their belongings. As a baby or child, we have taught ourselves how to perceive the world around us. We became humanized, so to speak. We were told and taught what to perceive by our parents. This was done by words. Words are symbols. Words are not the thing itself. Other people perceive different things because they have been taught by different people. In actuality, our world is a phantom world. Our world is an individual or personal idea that exists in our personal awareness or conscious mind. The world is not actually out there. There is no objective reality. It only exists in our head, so to speak. Here is an example of what happens to us. People in a so-called primitive society begin to watch a hockey game for the first time. They had never heard about hockey, and they had no idea what it was all about. They were watching and watching, but they could not figure out what all the excitement was about. They were not able to see the puck. To see the puck was impossible for them, for they had no concept of what the game was all about. They thought that it was about skating and hitting each other. They did not understand what was happening until they were given a puck and were told that all these players were chasing and trying to hit the puck. "Aha," they said, "nice game you got there. Let's have another beer. It helps to see the puck." They got one and saw. After many beers, they saw too many pucks. Another very puzzling concept is that there is no out there and no in here. There is only one thing, and it is our infinite mind. The out there and the in here are illusions. I explain this explicitly in one of my articles. It might even be in more than one of my articles. If you really want to understand this, you need to read them all. Your choice. In the meantime, what I have discovered in my elusive reality of being on the email lists is that many people think they understand what's going on. In actuality, they understand but a very small aspect of the illusion we live in. They form their own solutions, and now they think they understand and know. Not so. For example, There is a lot more to it than I have ever read in any Seth book or in any other New Age book. Many people on my list think that they create the whole world and universe. I do not think so. They only create their own surroundings. However, if and when they are entitled to speak as a Christed being, who is capable of consciously creating its own physical reality instantly, like presumable Jesus did, they can say, I create my physical reality, completely or absolutely. I feel that this is indeed possible, but people like that do not hang around on email lists very often. They belong to the ones who know and do not speak. Here is another important point. Reality and illusion are the same thing.